Alright, I guess it's time to get started. Hello everyone. Hello guys, it's Ron Phoenix. Welcome back to my channel. Today we will continue some more Wright. Phoenix Wright Attorney Justice for All. Last time we completed the first case, which is called The Lost Turnabout. Now we will begin the second episode, which is called Reunion and Turnabout. We will begin. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Edie? I finally got to see you again, man. It's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I can't believe something like this happened. That events of that gloomy rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry that the weather girl on TV. I think a little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is what that girl said. I'll stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling yourself a weather girl? She's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting! Yes, I heard you. I agree. It's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one who screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got his medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen, the nurse has the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is a kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crash in her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloids show were talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice in this mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that accident. People said it would forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? No, I'm gonna say this one. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one to kill those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. The clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand how that means? They're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. Do you realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? What would you know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I work under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me. So I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked for a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigorous training. Huh? I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Faye. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya. I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fae clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Now counting training, this will be the first time channeling a spirit, so she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting my hometown with the doctor. Great village. So this is Crane Village, Maya's hometown. Oh, a child. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. Not that big of a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated. Just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. Had I known you were this close, I would have visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong about myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I heard the training's going well for you. Looks like you're finally become a full-fledged medium taking your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But this case, do you think you know the messy story behind it? Hahaha, behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice with Dr. Gray's part, correct? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her to what appeared to be a car accident. Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? A tabloid. That's what I thought. Haha, I'm just fooling you, Lady Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a Gray's killer as a client. That's too scary even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Crane Village, but I heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. It's probably true since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women in the village are mediums. And what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about the girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable? She's like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, does that mean is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too? Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Oh, I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. My head drilled in your head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valuable treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother's my aunt, duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I gotta get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Huh? Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill us some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks! Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Meditation room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Are you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It won't rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manner. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is my house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you too. What are you gonna do once the other spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I have to write. With the confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about my fate? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying an oculate at the college. The girl introduced me to this village. This is a home of parade school of channeling. A home, huh? And Miss Maya's the daughter of the master right here. Master? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people with spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure thing. Wow, it's such a strange atmosphere here. These flickering lights. I guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are the lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. That's so. Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Faye. Nice to meet you. I wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya and performed your duties. That's unbearably unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you have already forgotten. That was if not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have known. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job? When did I become the poster boy of how not to make a first impression? The past is in the past, though. Let's speak of the present now. Thank you. So why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? How dare you be rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it's in the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the master. In actuality, she's the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Courage's handling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That's a little more complicated. Although a woman in the fight clan isn't, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It has a sounds for a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become a master at a grade school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the loneliness of the powers of the master. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of the person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easy to call that person into our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here in the channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? A place where the spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if you observe this section? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Courage techniques cannot be seen by just anybody. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what a lock is for. Oh yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Girl. She is an adorable, angelical young girl. Oh, that's odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what is it you were about to say? Oh, what a cute daughter you have. Dear heart that knows not of the evil of this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had a chance to anyways. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Let's go to Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that an incinerator? It looks a little out of place for a garden like this. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's a bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. Hey you, hold on now. This guy's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I heard that southern accent somewhere before. Oh, well it be, it's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you in what, a year? You are, I'll be silly, just put a lot of hair. A lot of hair, was it? A lot of who? Hey, you bet we're just making fun of my hair now. No, I wasn't making fun. I was complimenting you and your fine hair. I dare say you're one hard to remember, Mr. Wright. Which was my testimony and you're afraid I gotta be guilty. Okay, you already forgot that. Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of the witnesses. It came up to us if we were a piece of sirloin steak. Minor details, stop being so uptight, let little things get in the way. My name's Heart, a lot of heart. Don't you go forgetting it. Oh yeah, that's it. Oh, listen here, I'm here to take some pictures today. Gotta get myself a real scoop. Oh, so I guess you're still at it, being a photographer. You betcha, the hardest working one out there, I reckon. Then I said I was gonna make a name for myself and make famous paranormal photographer. Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. The challenge is about to get started. Is it that time already? You all should hurry up and get to the medium room, meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. A lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess I'm looking back, it has some good times too. We will now begin the channeling. Ms. Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You will love to hear them apologize to, would you? Would you, Mr. Wright? Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would. Mr. Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. I'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Now, let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-dropping large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't in our room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. But where did you learn it? What? I'm from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? And I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are your... This is Korean Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shot a lot of eyebrows. That's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Uh-oh. Hey now! Oh, what was that just now? It came from inside the channeling chamber. Hey, that's your gunshot! Excuse me? I heard that sound before, it's a gunshot. I had my afro on it. Maya's in there. Let's break into it. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's your plan? What else? We're gonna break in. What? But there's only one key and that kid got it. We're gonna have to break the door. Is that alright, Miss Faye? Well, yes, but there's one matter, that is... Don't try to stop me! You can send a repair bird to the Wright to call off this later. Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. Dr. Gray! I was murdered. Maya? That man murdered me. So I killed him. What? Laura, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, shitty boy. Leave this to the granny. My cell phone doesn't have reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police. And they're on their way. That's good. Lowdy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on the edge because of all this. Not that I blame her, I'm scared to death by what's going on. Hey, mister? That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one to pull the trigger, wasn't she? Oh, yeah. Lana doesn't know when Maya's channeling, her whole physical appearance changed. Then again, weren't there only the two of them in there? I reckon she might have done it then. Lotto, what did you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. I want a gem with a bad reputation. Really? I heard he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I agree. I sort of got the same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse and patient don't do what he said, he started hauling. Must have been real rough work for him. Oh, Mr. Wright. Miss Faye, how, Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit separating technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She's still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Yes, I just have to wait. The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? You again? What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe? It's actually kind of funny. I was on the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright? Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe? My name isn't Gumshoe. The two of them went to the challenge chamber. I guess all I can do is now is see what everyone else has to say. Probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right in front. Lotta? God, don't let me be next! Eek! Don't scare me like that! What do you mean? You're the one scared me! If I were so tall, you'd be another dead body in your hands. Mine! Do you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? Nah, well, maybe the one thing. What is it? Every time my poor stomach's not good to handle this kind of thing. Huh? What? Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you? This is just too much, I say. What is too much? Being an ocular photographer. That's some scary stuff, so I gotta try being a celebrity photographer now. Are not the photos more within your reach from now on? More glamorous, less gore? What's up? Oh yeah. Well, what is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. Ah, she did. 2 even. The science murder. I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense are burning within me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops and scoop of the century. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. And why does it feel we've been through this before? The police are busily running here and there, and I don't see Maya anywhere. Hey, you! Don't touch anything! Look, I really need to ask you some questions. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you answer a few questions, alright? About Maya, I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it. Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is... You can ask more about her. You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence. Take the gumshoes looks like a real professional. And yet, something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh? He was shot in the forehead. But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife. A knife? Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot. I'm pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? That is, so is it about time to start? Huh? Time to start what? You know, like the channeling. Channeling? No, actually, the situation has kind of changed. Huh? Like, what do you mean? Please stay calm, but there's been a murder. So, like, a murder is like thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Yes, a person has killed another person. Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like, totally a bummer? Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she has to say. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Eenie Meenie. At college, I'm researching and studying party psychology. Parapsychology? That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something. Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff. That's pretty out there. Oh, Phoenix, Wright, attorney at law. So what brings you here today? So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium? Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place. Cause, like, talking to a dead people and, like, multiple personalities on a thing. I see, then why were you taking a nap here? Like, I wasn't feeling good. Huh? I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must put some in the food they serve for lunch. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. So I, like, fell sick and came in here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time. So you were sleeping here the entire time? Yeah, even ever since lunch. So you don't know anything about the murder that took place? Like, what? Oh, that. I, like, totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed? The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? I don't really need Dr. Gray. Oh, really? Then what was all that talk about him earlier? Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. He sounds like she's trying to hide something. There's no one here, as usual. Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Oh dear, madam, you have such impeccable timing. Like, what is all the buzz? Alright everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all the brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done till real late. That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight. What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. Again. And I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Morning. Guess I must have nodded off at some point. I hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. Nick! Maya, what am I going to do? I never imagined it would turn out like this. Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. Come to think of it, the first time I met her, it's all started here in this detention center. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's power, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but you don't have to be nice to me. I understand. So you're the master or something in the grade school of channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title has passed from the mother to daughter, I guess I will be someday. But many people think that channeling isn't real and that it's all just an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changed. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Gray said he wanted to call the nurse, so Maya's body must have taken off on the nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went to the room with Dr. Gray, locked the door, and sat down across from him. Okay. We closed our eyes, and then began to channeling. This is sounding kinda creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After the spirit comes to my body, I lose myself? My consciousness. Then you don't remember a single thing? When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move and it was unbearable, really suffocating. I went something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. It was a real familiar smell too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess this is all the information I'm going to gather for today. I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you're prepared, okay? Huh? It? What is it? A document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these two hands. That's enough, Maya. No, it's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose. I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry. I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual. Zero prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait! This jewel! This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protecting me. Give this to Pearly, and I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Phew, it looks like it's been gone forever. But it's only been one day. Oh, that's right. Where's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day? Ah, here it is, right on top of my desk. This is the only thing he left behind that's going to be in any help. I have to save Maya no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? And why is Gumshoe's theme playing right now? Meditation room nurtures all mediums, young and old. Even mediums in training, I wager, but it's pretty deserted today. Probably because of the murder yesterday. Why is Gumshoe's theme still playing? It looks like Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance to thoroughly check this room. If I'm lucky, I might cover a clue or two. Oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I'm on my way to go meet Mr. Maya, and I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you lose your tongue and jaw dropping in large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She's one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly as for you last night, as did I. I know it's important for me to search the site, but I should ask her some questions too while I have the chance. I would like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me, so I killed him. Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. What happened here in the room after I left? Well, first I struck Mr. Maya in the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next I performed a spirit severing technique. Spirit severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Miss Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. I wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? A channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as it witnessed yesterday. Revolt? Like how? When a spirit enters the medium's body, she loses her will and her self steps aside. Put it another way, the spirit is borrowing this medium's body, good sir. But isn't it extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling the spirit. But Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that is why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought it would be calling danger upon the client himself. I'm grateful that one of her heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be that folding screen there. It is the Korean sacred writings. Along with the Korean sacred urn, these are the village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found that someone had happened to either one, oh, the humanity. Odd for her to be worried about a folding screen at a time like this. I guess this isn't just this civic-dated old screen after all. So how's Pearl doing? Mr. Wright. Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. When compared to even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. So that's very impressive. Till now, the women of the branch family has thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great that even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy and is a pride of the branch family. Wow, she's really fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours, perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Let's check out the folding screen. It's a beautiful and expensive folding screen. It also looks quite old. There seems to be some sort of sacred text written on it, but I can't read it. It's a hole. Could this have been made by the bullet? Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. What was that? Mystic Maya? I will tell her. Little Pearl isn't here today. Maybe she's at school? Oh, hey! Like, you're that guy from yesterday, the dentist guy? No, I'm a lawyer. That's right. Mr. Smith? Inquire? That's right. Wait, you're wrong. Her name is Wright. Smith, Wright. Well, I got like 3 letters at least. I don't think she gets the point. Anyway, why are you here? So, like, I study this thing called parapsychology at this college, and you told me about that yesterday. The sesame allergy too. What I really like to know is why you're still here today. Oh, so like that's what you meant? Like you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like it's really. That's it. Why did you stop mid-sentence? Did I show like what was I talking about again? Lotto ever wanted another genuine serious phenomenon? It's right here. Where did this box came from? I'm sure I wasn't here last night. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. It's mostly empty, but I feel a folded piece of shabby costume sits in the bottom. Like what? Like the medium's training and like how they were inherent to spiritual power? Suppose this village is a real thing after all. So like I asked if I could stay here for like a little longer. She seems like a carefree type, at least on the surface. Have you heard about the murder? It's like totally scary, she says with a silly smile passing her face. So do you know anything about that might help? Somehow I don't think she has a grip on reality, let alone what's going on here. About the victim, Dr. Gray. I don't know who you're talking about. Like, wait, I think you asked about him like yesterday too. That's right, her reaction yesterday when I asked was... You and Dr. Gray knew each other? I don't know any Dr. Gray. Oh really? There was a lot to talk about him earlier. Huh? Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah. Okay, she's definitely hiding something from me. Like, is something wrong? Ah, you surprised me. And how are you today? Guess she's in the mood for friendly chatting. Huh? She's still holding something in her hand. It looks like the same thing she had yesterday. Oh yeah, Maya said to give this to you. I'm in trouble now. If Morgan sees it like this, I'll be the next one they're channeling.
Well, that's Mystic Maya's.
Huh? She actually spoke?
Who are you?
I'm Phoenix Wright. I work with Maya.
You work with Mystic Maya? You're Mr. Nick, right?
Excuse me? I bet I know who she picked Nick up from.
I know who you are. You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
What?
So then, of course, you're gonna help Mystic Maya, are you? That's what you're going to do, right?
Well, yeah, I will.
Oh wow, it's like a beautiful fairy tale. The earnest look shining brightly in your eyes. It must be true love.
What? Why am I being boiled by a bright red lobster by this little kid?
I'm so jealous of Mystic Maya. Ah, what a wonderful relationship.
Oh, wait, we are, things are like...
I can tell you're a good person. Alright, Mr. Nick. I may be small, but I'm going to help you in any way I can.
Pearl, are you friends with Maya?
I feel very grateful to be friends with her. She's so great. I want to be like Mystic Maya when I grow up. I really look up to her.
Wow, I had no idea Maya was so reversed.
Usually when people don't use Mystic Maya's title, I get mad.
Oh, sorry.
But if it's you, Mr. Nick, then it's okay. Because you're special to her.
Where in the world is she getting the idea like that?
By the way, it may be rude, but which channeling school are you from?
Which channeling school?
Yes, for example, I study a Korean technique.
Ah, I get it. No, I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer?
Yep.
Is that related to spirit mediums in any way?
Not that I know of.
Wait, are you telling me you don't know
What a lawyer is?
I'm sorry, but I have no idea.
Maya did say Koboro doesn't know much about the outside world. So what's that what you got there, Pearl?
Oh, this? I found it yesterday. If you want it, I could give it to you.
Alright, well, if you really want to give it to me.
You're like a child at Play Store, Mr. Nick.
She not only speaks in a refined manner, but laughs at one too.
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? Can I call you that, right? You're too cute to be just called Pearl.
Sure, Mr. Nick, but are you sure it's okay for me to have this Makatama?
Yeah, it's okay. I was told to give it to you.
But I can't accept something like this.
All I really should do is charge this Makatama with spiritual energy. Spiritual energy?
Please take this. I know it will be helpful.
What do you mean?
It will let you see people's secrets.
See people's secrets?
Yes. If it's alright with you, I would like to accompany you for a little while. I can explain this Makatama's policy when we meet someone hiding a secret.
Hey, it's you, pal. And you're going to be her lawyer, I bet. Yes. Oh, I really feel bad for you, pal. Just this once, I wish I could be on your side.
Time to gumshoe?
Yeah, but I shouldn't be saying this kind of stuff to you. Hey, you're the cute kid. Ha ha ha, I'm not scary. Honest. Wow, never knew gumshoe like kids. Hey, I know. I'll show you something cool. How's this? It's a real, genuine pistol. The gumshoe, why are you doing something... Why are you showing her something that dangerous? Oh, sorry. What an idiot. What about mine and charges against her? I don't think you can win, pal. If you're talking about proof, we got a few pieces. You got proof? Yeah, pal. That public hair photographer is going to testify tomorrow. You must be talking about Lada. Actually, speaking of Lada, I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember? I took some pictures of the murder scene inside. Lada's hot pictures. I wonder what the camera captured. Besides, you must realize by now, pal. There's no way anyone other than Maya they could have done it. What am I supposed to say to Pearls now? So about Dr. Gray, the victim wasn't super famous, but people still knew who he was. His face is all over those tabloid shows last year. Yeah, I know. I was looking through some newspapers from last year and... Huh? This morning I cut an article out, but I guess I must have lost it. There's to his pockets, and boy are those big! It looks really interesting too. Hey, do you have a copy, pal? A copy of that article? I think Dr. Gray might have brought a copy in the office when I came by. About Maya's trial tomorrow. I got 2 pieces of news for you, pal. 2? Yeah, bad news and even worse news. So which do you want to hear first? I don't really care. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to like it. Alright, pal. Well, the prosecutor of the trial is Prosecutor Von Karma. What? Von Karma? Manfred Von Karma is an awe-inspiring veteran prosecutor. He never lost a case in the 40 years of his career. He raised a fearsome disciple. The horrible aftertaste of the evil he force-fed me was something I'll never forget. Wait a sec, but didn't Von Karma stand trial and... That's where the other piece of bad news comes in. The Von Karma you're facing tomorrow is actually his successor. Successor? So, who is the successor of Von Karma? Literally, pal, it's Prosecutor Von Karma's kid. The kid, he became a prosecutor real young, like 13, and hasn't lost trial since. That's what they call a prodigy, pal. Kid, huh? Wait a sec. 13? The prosecutor became a prosecutor at the age of 13? I mean, a prodigy like that, I would have heard something about. Oh, no. The kid was born and raised in Germany, pal. The country has a lot of stuff with great peace and develop a person's talents. Germany, huh? That's probably why I've never heard of this person. Ugh, still, it all takes someone mentioning the name Von Karma. And I have terrible flashbacks from that case. Stop it. Get a grip on yourself, Phoenix. None of that matters anymore, now that he's gone. Dr. Gray brought this over to my office the other day and... Hey, it's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit. 14 patients died and it caused a huge stink. Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that. You mean the car accident the nurse died in? Oh, here we go. I brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal, this is for you. Alright, thanks. Well... Hello again. We seem to be seeing a lot of each other today. Oh, she's like totally cute. Is she like your daughter? What? No? How old do you think I am? I want to ask you about the victim of the great. I like totally don't know him. Ah, what is that? You can see it. You can see it. Can you, Mr. Nick? You can see the lock in that person's heart. Huh? What? This is the power of the Magatama. Only you can see those psych locks, Mr. Nick. Psych locks? Huh? The more someone wants to hide the secret, the more locks you will see. If it's only one, I think it's easy to unlock it. Unlock? But how? Please use Mystic Mind's Magatama on this person, and let's remove that lock. I have no idea what she's talking about, but guess I'll give it a try. You must be careful though, Mr. Nick. If you make a mistake, it will hurt you. If you don't think you have the proof you need, you must have the courage to stop. Well, I gotta start somewhere. Let's give the cycle thing a try. Mimi, I believe you do know who Dr. Gray is. I told you, like, how many times do I, like, have to repeat myself? If you're, like, so totally sure, then where's, like, your proof? Well, it may be possible that you never actually met Dr. Gray in person. I do believe you might have at least indirectly known of him. Like, what do you mean, like, indirectly? I should try to show that possibility exists for now. So something like to show the possible connection between Amy and Dr. Gray. Mimi. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi? Mini is a really rare last name, don't you say?
Miss Mini wouldn't be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Your sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray's surgical clinic? Gray's surgical clinic? I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Please, tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mini. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that like Dr. Gray was really tough on people, like a total slave driver. My sis was like always coming home totally wiped out because she was overworked. Wiped out? So that's why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy like drove my sis so hard, so like that's why the accident happened? The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like I think that was the doctor's fault too. My sis was pushed by like everyone's expectations and like her duties and stuff, and that pushed her to her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So like, are we done? I like already told you my story to like everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how the Cyclops works. Well, I don't plan on prying into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The luck this time was pretty easy, but you might need people that are willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Mr. Nick? What's wrong? I have never left Curring Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait! She ran off, again. Well, I know Amy's secret now, but I still don't have any idea what I'm going to say to Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Can I really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. It's Mia. It's Mia. Even without me being here, it looks like you learned to stand on your own. Mia. She's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. But whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit. Just give me a sec, I gotta fix this. Right, there you go. Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Mia, you can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way here. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix. So tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister is in a lot of trouble again. I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Mia closed her eyes deep and firm while she listened. I see. Mia, what am I supposed to do? It's pretty clear that what a good lawyer does in this situation. And that is, tell me please, believing in convictions and fight for the complete acquittal of your client. You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure? I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why. Yes, mediums can't have dreams. They can't? From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling. Yeah, she said she dreamt about she had died and been buried in the ground. But that is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. This means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time. Then, what does it mean? I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up. Set up? It's up to you to pull the lid of this case tomorrow and show how she was set up. How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on? If you're looking for a clue, it's already in your hands. It is? Just as it sounds, Phoenix, you already hold the key. Really? Come on, show me the key to this case. The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her, the key I hold. Mia, have you seen this key before? Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding anything that's happened in this case. This key? Phoenix, listen. Right now the key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. It contradicts the facts. What does she mean? I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes the case tomorrow. You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough. But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have? I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia? What? What's wrong? That's right, only I can see the Cyclops. It means Mia must have known something about the real murderer. But for this to be something that she would have hid under the lock and key from even me, what in the world is going on? Alright, we just finished this first part. Alright, let's continue on. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks so also he could win. He was the man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sort of dirty trick he used to get each of these guilty verdicts. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. Miss Maya! Really? You showed up. Thank you for calling all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother's watching over the training. She said they had training in 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man. Really? What about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth will be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. No, he's also a friend.
Objection!
I remember him as though he had seen him only yesterday. Every shot was a scorching fierce battle to the very end.
Objection! Objection!
It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. What? Wait a sec. What's that supposed to mean? Court will come in shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick. Court is now in session for the trial by Faye. Are the prosecutors and defense prepared? Oh, hello. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Could I seriously mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright? You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on, so she's the famed successor prosecutor Ron Karma? I am Francisca Ron Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Ron Karma? If it's something in the personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow! I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Those of Von Karma blood will only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense position? Your Honor? Does the defendant wish to enter a plea of not guilty? Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes his plea. That's right. I'll have you running for your justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense. A plea usually reserves for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case if that is self-defense, but... The defense stands by his plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because a plea justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall call his first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Witness, your name and occupation? Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at your local precinct. Yeah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder. Yes, sir. If anyone would please look at the map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, sir. Channeling a spirit? It's quite a look for a disbelief there, Your Honor. Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from the inside of the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. Ah, that's when they found it. The victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I have ever presided on. So how was the victim killed? I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time then. The direct cause of death was a pistol shot in the forehead, sir. The shot was fired at point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause insinuous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. So the victim was stabbed before getting shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. The court accepts into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe? Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim? No, why would he have... Why would he have the pistol? Who cares? The point is that you are missing the fingerprints on the pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints? Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Face, was also in the grip, sir. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Ugh, I walk into her hands there. Point blank, huh? Well, how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. So how do you know it was shot in point blank? Mr. Phoenix, right? I grow tired of this foolishry of the foolish fools of this foolish court country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn? When someone is shot from the point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. Gunpowder exploding is what makes the bullet fire, and that makes it real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was it? It looks like it belongs to the face, sir. And of course, my face fingerprints were all over it. All over it, huh? This does not look good. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? How severe was the wound? If it hadn't been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. This testimony makes it sound like Maya would stab him with intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed first and then shot? Yep, sure can be. Well, look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot in the forehead with point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which is first? Think a little more before you open your big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, right? What a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered. I brought the two murder weapons with me today. Very well, the court's accepted into evidence. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard the gun two gunshots at the time. The two murder weapons, both of the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going to be bad from worse. As in the summary just now was an oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, please feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? In the opinion of the court that you don't adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, that's just as we promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justify self-defense? Because now it would seem like a good time to do so. This is your final chance. It's a huge decision. I better think this through all the way. If we plead justify self-defense, we will basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change his plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective! Yes, sir? Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Eek! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, Detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is a costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed the person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. So this is a costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. The piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence. Alright, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Ha! What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. There's blood on the costume. Lab results show that it's the victim's blood. So there are blood of the victim of the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So, were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Well... If you must change the topic, the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Ah yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Now even the judge is on the side. But if I bite out more than I could chew here, what can I do? Why has Miss Von Karma suddenly put up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw up an ejection like that. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. I mean, you don't need to, it's already there. Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole on it. Ugh, looks like my time is up. So about this costume. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? Where is the problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. The hole that smells like gunpowder. It looks like we found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is this must be a bullet hole. Order! It's a very grave matter. Especially correct this court record first before anything else. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Hold yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change the thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it's a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with this evidence, then... No way! Captain Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yes? Having you call me my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back? Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole the police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? You're right! It seems you were correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that? Are you finished yet, you laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that Maya Fey was shot by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor. What the defense clearly said? They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty? Now that you... Why, that's right. Which means defense has yet to prove anything at all. No! Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to sustain even the plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together a scenario by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used her last strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up an opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. The scenario you have put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. But please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Missing the tiny hole in the costume will be the prosecutor's undoing. What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim shot his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? The gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot in point blank, a burnt area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burned in this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you could punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disapprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defenders away, and it was then when they were separated. Then he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Well then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took a shot. There, that should satisfy even you. That does make a whole lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. There's a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor. Fatal? Flaw? Yow! Very interesting. I would like to hear what this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag and explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them to make the final blow? And was she about to strike? The doctor took a shot? There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts the line of thinking. There is a piece of evidence that destroys your logic. What is that, a folding screen? I'd like to point the coin's attention to the hole in this folding screen. It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who, what, who, where, what? Mr. Wright, explanation please. Are these two really that clueless? A bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first and then the folding screen. It passed through a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... When the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike but actually squatting low to the ground. Order. This changes everything. Please look at this diagram in the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he was fired the shot. and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit a location about 8 inches off the ground. At the time, the defendant was in this area. Somewhere around here. Uh-oh. I'm... He's here. That's not it either. Seriously. Oh, there we go. She was standing here near the folding screen. But wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you cross the distance from that? Isn't it possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. When she was shot from somewhere closer, there could have been gunpowder burns present. However, there was nothing of the sort around the bullet hole in this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You... I believe it was now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think it has changed the defendant's situation? Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill her by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what the defendant was doing at the time? Squatting all the way down by the folding screen? Exactly. If Maya Fey were the real murderer, why would she be in the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Well, parental consideration does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figure things out and proving your logic behind everything is your job. Oof. Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in a bit. Blast radius of disaster. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you have been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Look, of all the things to inherit, why did it have to be the snarkly smile?
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? How is this my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing the 3-staked goatee. Oh, and rest assured your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well done, Your Honor. I think I have all I can take with this detective's face. I think it's time to call my next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lotta. Very well. This court will take a 5-minute recess. After we can reconvene, we can hear from the next witness. Great. We'll do one more and that's it. Whew, that was a close one. I know you were giving all your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself.
But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you.
Thanks. Wait, trick?
That must be a lawyer's secret technique, right?
By the way, is there a next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lotta Hart.
Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised to save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and haunt you. Your sister? You mean talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... Ow! I don't want to hear the old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring on the photographer and witness the channeling. Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yoza! Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here's by to get my hair shell. That's fine. That's fine. That ain't fine. That's a whip. Ah! There's no need for foolish outcries from foolish fools. Just hurry up and tell us what happened on the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. Name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer. I'm here to share a spot. Now, let's all be one big happy family, okay? Only the doctor and the defendant went into the challenge chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang! We heard this gunshot. Just the lawyer there broke down the door and we rushed into a room. Inside was a dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room. And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place? Raccoon course. Excuse me? Raccoon course. It's short for y'all reckon? Of course I did. Ah! Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show the picture to the court. A moment of truth. What will be in that picture? Let's see here. This here's the picture. It would certainly seem that the only defendant and the victim were in that room. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It will clear all doubt and lies through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Was it really all those two that went in? What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Why don't you answer that yourself? Were there really the two of them there? Yes, only Dr. Gray and Meyer were the only two that went into that room. Hold on, we can't have the defense testifying against his own client. Anyways, folks, only the two of them went to the talent chamber here. But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you, witness? Continue. Was it really a gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot. And why are we here listening to the defense testify? And the world has become just a little crueler. I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know. I can tell you it was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. So let me get this straight. This Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes, Miss Montgomery, I broke the door down. Sorry. Why does this feel like an inquisition? No need for apologizing, that was great. You're a real man. Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see. The judge was smiling rather openly. I take that as a good sign. And what did you see when she broke in? Are you sure it was the defendant Maya Fey? Sure, I'm sure. Honestly, awfully confident in her testimony. Lada, please, think back to that day one more time. Well, what are you getting at? Remember what you said when we broke into that room? I was murdered. Lada, at a time like this? Time like this are perfect for stepping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? That girl, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't tell if it was Maya Fey or not, am I correct? Well, you see... Order, Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony. Yeah, I'm sorry. Good, this shifts things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back to when those two entered the channeling chamber. When they entered, one of these people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in. It looks like we come to the collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most definitely Maya Fey. Exactly. Rats, and I'm trapped like one. Again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am, but that old witch chased us out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean more than Faye? But there's no one else in there, so you know it. The channeling chamber is very dark, almost pitch black. Is there really no one else in there? What about behind the folding screen? Do you check back there? Brett Gibbon? Huh? What in the... Brett Gibbon, you know, you reckon that's a given? It took me a good look around the room once. There ain't no one hanging out behind the folding screen. May I have a word with you, Miss Hart? What? You got a problem? Brett Gibbon, I mean, I'm having a little difficulty in understanding you. If you would stop saying such things as Wrecking Gibbon, Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with the testimony or don't you? This is like I thought. There's nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth. Enough. It seems there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony. At a time like the crime, the only two people were in the channeling chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Gray, and the defendant, Maya Fey. The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would not be the defendant. What am I going to do if I just let this go? What is it, Mr. Wright? It looks as though you have something to say. If I make one more move, I'm going to have the judge against me. Is this something I can present that would prove Maya from the photo? Well, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not Maya Fey. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I can do? I think it is quite obvious in the court that the verdict of not guilty is not possible. Don't you? Totally 100% impossible. Ms. Bonkarma, do you have any further questions to this witness? Having established the defendant's guilt, further questions won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume? I couldn't protect Maya. The defense... Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. But Mia... I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls, her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hands. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the channeling chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? To Dr. Gray. I was murdered. What? Not at a time like this. Time like this are perfect for snapping up shots. You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Mia? Question the order one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to request that the witness testify one more time. Overruled. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. This cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, any unrelated question— it's fine. I'll allow another testimony. The Long Thomas case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this thing for you to see that? But I mean, I have someplace I must go after this. Oof. Alright, I'll allow it. It's hard. Hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more about what happened when you burst in the channeling chamber. Okay, you got it. See, you got through the judge somehow. Right? Well, actually, it was one Karma's whip that got through him. When he broke into our room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff, but I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing sounds different before. So much just were very vague. I should press her on the sections. Stroke it all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, as you amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix, I'm waiting. Two, right? Two what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where's the other picture you have been withholding? No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I know I could be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. And why do you not show this other picture at the court yet? Well, I didn't. Obviously, the prosecutor woman told me to shut up my trap about it. What? What Karma? Miss Modern Karma, you're hiding critical evidence. Unforgivable, One Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Your Honor, the defense would like to prosecute One Karma being held in contempt of court. Well, yes. Me in contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence for the court on purpose. That's not fair. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or school child? I was so angry I lost my composure. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself in this court? I thought this picture was not important, and thus felt no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How? How can you say that? If you want to see it so badly, I'll submit it. Wow. What is this picture? It's obviously the second picture the witness took the day of the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey.
What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I or should I not insist the person's picture is not mine?
Your Honor,
As you plainly see, the person's picture is not Maya Fey.
yes, I see that.
Not just her face, her body is taking a different appearance. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn then. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order. Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright.
The person who was inside the challenge chamber was not Maya Fey. Mia, we did it! You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than that Morgan strawberry desserts, Miss Phoenix. Take a look at the prosecutor von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to what, Mr. Phoenix, right? Miss von Karma, what do you mean by that? Your Honor, I would like you to take a look at this picture. This was taken yesterday at the Detention Center Visitors Room. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fey, during his visit. Maya Fey? But this isn't a totally different person. She looks this way because she was obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. It's unbelievable that she can, yet it is the truth. When Maya Fey is in this state, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia, taking a picture of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that this picture can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I show up this picture in the court, this case becomes all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. I don't have even a single witty line. It looks like we've been hacked. I don't claim to understand this, but I cannot believe it. Are you saying that the person is the defendant Maya Fey? I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will cost me. Is there any way I could prove that the person in the picture is not Maya?
Your Honor. Oh, the fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. I think this picture is a critical contradiction to all the testimony up until now.
A contradiction?
So, you think you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you put on exactly what's so strange in this picture for the court? Let's direct your attention here. To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it. And that's exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Ah! There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then it should be in this picture as well. Miss Von Karma, you intend to hide this valuable piece of evidence? You will most definitely be assigned a penalty for this. Alright, this should do some major damage to our argument. Don't celebrate yet. You like to bring down the moon, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Ah, she's still got that consenting grin passing all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend my apology on behalf of those incompetent fools. But what do you mean? What incompetent fools? If those fools down in the precinct had missed a bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. As I did it, I could not have been known about this picture of any value in this case. Let's see. She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knows about everything, for the picture, everything. You can't prove that. Francisca Von Karma's idea of the perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that Cedric gets what's coming. I'm sure there won't be a great crashing of teeth with his next Saturday's discussion. Poor Gumshoe. In any case, this is a very big problem. When a defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in his sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none. The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. This is your chance, Phoenix. Go to all you got Blow that all you got into this one shot, right? Got it. Watch this play out. Your Honor, there's only one logical explanation for the contradiction. The defendant's sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly did not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow! Ah! Why me? The defense argument is a complete mess. Complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness! Ah, what the heck? Did anyone ask a girl a favor? Be quiet, you. You were the one that said there were only two of them in the answer to the room. Well, you know, if you were lying, I swear to my whip, it would be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you're looking mighty scared. Why don't you say you were? I swear, it wasn't lying or nothing. Better than anyone else in there, honest. You see, now it will be this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where is the defendant vanished to? Where is the other room proof from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very quick questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And secondly, where did this person come from? That's right, now hurry up and answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even me has called me by my full name. But, I mean, how can I supposed to prove something like this? Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough you need to turn things around even now? Turn things around? That's right, Mia will always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where does this intruder appear from and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya hadn't left the room somehow? This could prove that either one of these conditions are true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we forced the way into the challenge chamber is... Maya left the challenge chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, what a foolishly fool who makes a foolishly face while dreaming foolishly dreams. Maya Fay was being looked over by her aunt, Morgan Fay. The changes to her leaving the ranking is more than the defense salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Proof that the murder was arrested when the defendant had left the room. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the Chandler Timber key, right? When the Chandler started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get in the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fay locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of the arrest. Ah, boy, ain't that any key? So how come you're holding it? I got this from a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous. That means that Maya Fay must have left the room. Had she not, then I would not be holding the key you see before you. No! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture had clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense's argument is the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Miss Von Karma? How can this be? At the point in time, the verdict of the defendant's guilt is not possible. My perfect case. How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case, and I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you'd like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m.
That is all. The court is adjourned. Wow, how was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I know you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick, I know you try really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that's the third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. It can be the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you'd take her Pearly back home with me? For me? Sure. Alright, Pearl, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered. Alright. Alright, we're ending it here. So, there's just gonna be no raid because it's still pretty early in the day. So with that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye.